Ooh woo. Did that work? It did. Okay. I'm not doing face cam today because I don't want to. So we're not doing face cam today. Hope that's okay. Actually, I'm going to bring my microphone a little bit closer since it's not going to get in the way of face cam things. There we go. All right, B. I need you to look at this with me. I was looking at a lot of reference images of, like, Tuscan villas and such, trying to, like, figure it out. Here's the back. It doesn't look very good from the map. I think it'll look better from the map when I've got a pretty, like, outdoor area in the back all set up and, like, some more landscaping. I'm not super worried about that. But it's actually more the front that I feel like is underwhelming. But yeah, so here it is. Can I get a better image? Okay, yeah, so here it is. This is my winery right now. Good enough reason for me? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so this is the winery at the moment. The lot was not as big as I thought it was. That was another reason why I didn't necessarily want to do it on the 30 by 20 lot, is because I knew this lot would be kind of small and I could do a really big vineyard if I wanted to. But I mean, it's literally got grapevines, so but yeah, so here it is. I tried to make it, just feels kind of plain to me. But when I was looking at all of my reference images, then a lot of the reference images were kind of plain. Like, when I was looking at Tuscan villas and the like, they were just kind of plain. Hi, Essie! Long time no see. Here's the winery that I was mentioning. I'm just trying to decide if it's too plain or not. I've never been to a Tuscan villa, but I have been to a few wineries. How do they look? I don't actually know how they look. But yeah, here, I'll show you, like, all the way around. I've been using these I noticed a couple architectural features when I was looking at Tuscan, like, builds, and it's a lot of arches, and a lot of stone. So I'm using these, industrial loft kit windows. I thought that they fit really well. I've been to Italy, and that looks very on brand. Okay, thank you, Essie. That does help. Yeah, I'm using these two as, like... Oh, gosh. What? Am I high? I was wondering. But yeah, I'm using these two as, like, a, because I noticed a lot of, like, pergolas, so I'm using the pergolas that came with the pack. QBB.move objects on. There you go. Can move them a little bit closer together. And then I've also got one out back. And out back, I'm planning on doing, like, a fancy, like, eating area with, like, maybe a hot tub. Just, like, a very, like, relaxing area. Probably have, like, a fire pit as well. If I could do, like, an outdoor... Oh, you know what might be cool? Let me see if I can just go ahead and, like, throw this in. So I know we got with, here. Jungle Adventure. It's not exactly the same. Ooh, oh, that looks nice. And we could do, like, some seating around this outdoor fireplace. Yeah, I like the tower as well. I noticed, in a couple different, like, winery images that they had, like, a little tower. And so I figured that you could go up to the top of the tower, and it might be, like, a nice place to propose or something, but it's got pretty views. Especially this window and this window. But yeah, so we could do, like, and then maybe, like, a stone. The stone's probably going to extend, like, all the way out this way. But yeah, so we'll have, like, an outdoor patio area, like this. And then I'll probably have, like, a hot tub somewhere. I'll have, like, planters with, like, lots of pretty Mediterranean... like, some palm trees, some of these amazing debug objects with the blooming aloe vera. Oh my gosh, they're so cool. Like, I didn't know that this is what it looked like when it bloomed, but good to know. But yeah, okay, I think that I think that that does look kind of nice. I think that does look kind of nice. Okay. All right, I feel a little bit better. Thank you. But yeah, this front part is the part that was kind of concerning to me because again, it just I feel like it looks quite plain. I tried to add like these cracks and stuff, which I'll put on the other parts. I also added the bougainvillea. Can I like? There we go. Oh. I added this like awning. The ones I've been to have a lot of stone and wood. Pillars, arches, inside vibes are like modern cabiny, but fancier. Sometimes murals, an interesting tile, or stone tiles patterns on the floor. That would be cool. Were any of the wineries you've been to, like, in this kind of Italian style? But lots of pillars, arches. I was thinking about pillars. We don't have very many good stone pillars, is the problem. I guess these ones kind of work. Using a lot of jungle adventure in this build. Can I get this on this, please? I agree, B. Wineries love wood and stone vibes. Okay, that looks better. Okay, so maybe if I use these pillars, can I get them up here, please? See how wrong thing. let's see how this looks. By the way, I am going to play with Posy later. I just needed opinions on this because I've been working on it for a few hours now, and I needed to know I wasn't going crazy, you know. Okay, that does look cool. I think that does add a little bit of dimension to the builds. And then we could probably put them up here too. Are these particular pillars like too much? They're like I said, there just aren't very any like good stone ones. They look kind of cool though. I know we can like make them taller. They weren't super Italian vibes on the outside, to be fair. The ones I remember best of the most are the one in Traverse City. Could put seating, like benches out looking at the sea. Went to a winery like that. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have like a bunch of seating. I'm just trying to get like the structure itself to look good. I definitely think those pillars are helping. Maybe there are some that are stone, but not quite like as much. Do these have a good color swatch on them? I don't know. How's William doing, Essie? How are you doing? As a matter of fact, you gave birth. I haven't talked to you. You haven't been in like I haven't talked to you like in a stream setting since you gave birth. Like if these stones were on the entire thing, then those would be perfect. I'm gonna try something. I just want to like kind of encase it a little bit more. That looks kind of nice. Maybe if I like did something like this. Okay, that looks nice. Doing all right. Been super busy juggling both kids' needs, but William sized out of his newborn clothes today. Oh, he's not that old, is he? Okay, I like this a lot better. I'm feeling a lot more confident looking at this. I'm watching stream while Cassie watches Disney. Cute. Really though, I need opinions on these columns. What are the opinions on these columns? Should I try and find a more simple stone one? Like maybe like this? Now, a lot of them are like wood, but I don't think a stone building would have wood columns, you know? 1 month? Oh. Those are stone, but they're very fancy. I don't know if fancy is like this is a fancy build, but like it's also like kind of rustic, which is why this pattern is, I feel like, is better. I don't know. Like, I could do something like this, but... Wait, this might actually be the vibe. This is marble? Yeah, it looks like it's got a marble texture on it. Oh god, I don't know! And it's almost 8 o'clock. I've got to switch. I'm feeling a lot better about this, at least. Oh, I like the brown. This one? You like this one? I like the columns, but I think maybe simpler might be better. Okay, I think if we're going simpler... Oh, that might... Those, I like the little bit of detail, but I don't know. Let's try this. Again, if we just had like regular stone, then I think that would be perfect. But the closest we have is the seasons. Suli, hello! Hi, Lily. We're gonna switch over to Posy in a minute. I'm just trying to figure out this, this winery build that I was working on. I guess I need to get rid of these too. Posy Bobosi. That is her name. Okay, you think that looks better? Does this have a brown swatch to, like, match? Like, muted brown? Lighter than that. Still lighter than that. That's gray. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it. There we go. We got it. Banana fana for Posy. B5 for Posy. Posy. Okay, but I think that's the vibe right there. I think that's the vibe. Yeah, a perfectly matching swatch from things that aren't from the same pack. These columns are base game and these columns are city living and this is base game. I did not think it was possible. I guess because it's not wood, then they figured they would, that it was okay. Only wood swatches aren't allowed to match. Okay, but that's definitely the vibe. That is definitely the vibe. So I think I'll just, like... That's not what I wanted. Put that back. So we can go over here. Put that on all the corners here. So many pillars. Lots and lots of pillars. Yo is right. Look at that. Okay, now we go to up one. Oh, dude, that looks so good. Yeah, okay, that looks so good. Thank you, Lily. I really appreciate it. I was working on it for a while before stream, like when I got home from work, and I wasn't so sure about it. But I definitely think that it's looking... Another matching wood swatch, or another matching swatch. Another matching swatch. Can you believe it? Maybe I should go for a different roof color. Rocks can only come in 10 colors. Wood is infinite. Sims cheap, probably. Is there like a better... They're all basically the same. I was wondering if there was one that was a bit more brown. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay. Do we have something like this from Jungle Adventure? We do. Okay, can we get the swatches to match? All right, so this build, if you want to download it, it does use quite a bit of Jungle Adventure. Just be warned. And then maybe we'll just go white with these. The white doesn't really match either, though. Gotta run. The hub is home. Winery is beautiful. Thank you, Essie. I'm glad that you could drop in. I hope you have a good rest of your day. That's like too red, you know? That's like yellow. The yellow is kind of interesting. I don't want to do the white because we don't have any other white, you know? Try the off-white. No. I guess our best bet is to just keep it kind of... Okay. These don't super mismatch. Like, they're definitely more red, but I think that it still is okay. Does that look okay to you? The chimneys? We also don't... I guess we don't need that specific chimney. I just liked that chimney. And it came with the wedding pack. Oh, wait, wrong thing. This one. This is the one we want. It came with this wedding bell, but the wedding bell is so tall, I don't have a good place to put it on the roof. I might keep looking. Okay, this is interesting. It's not a chimney, though. Do like this. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. I saw a couple wineries with chimneys kind of like this. Okay, yeah, that's kind of cool. Oh, yeah, okay, that matches, like, perfectly. All right, we'll do this then. I'm gonna have them like that. Are they too tall? What do you guys think? Are they too tall? There are also these, which actually fit the vibe surprisingly well. Let's try these really quick. I just want to see if they work. Oh, that's a cool chimney. I don't look at the chimneys very often. This one. And I don't technically need a chimney, but I did want something, because the roof is so big, I wanted something to add, like, a bit of variation to it. Oh, that looks nice. Okay, okay, we'll go with that then. Yeah, that looks nice. I mean, it's probably not going to be particularly pleasant if there's smoke coming out of here and you're in here, but that's not my problem, so... Maybe we could put that, like... up at the top. That's kind of cool. Can you ever, like, just not do that, please? Yeah, that looks kind of interesting. I don't know. I might get rid of this thing, but for now, I think it looks fine. Yeah, that looks pretty. And then I can work on the inside later. Oh gosh, sorry. Sorry if I just gave anyone motion sickness. My plans for the inside are, I have got this room back here, and it's going to lead down into a wine cellar. I'm going to go to handle cat business and get some ice cream. Goodbye, Lily. Tell Niles we said hi. But yeah, so I'm going to have that room lead down to a winery. I'm thinking this is going to be like a display area over here. I can put some shelves. I was thinking this could be a table. And then, I don't know, maybe I would, like, kind of mark off this area. I could put, like, a closet or something here. And then we would have, like, the main tasting lounge area up here. And then I kind of liked the idea that it's quite, like, it's a very big space up here. So we could have another tasting area up here. Maybe up here, this is more like the tasting itself occurs down here. But like some of the more like loungy things occur up here, because there is this balcony that I'm gonna put a big old door to. In fact, why don't we just go ahead and look at doors really quick? Again, they have a lot of like rounded doors, I've noticed, so I'm trying to keep that vibe. Kind of like an archway door, like kind of like that, like this, but I would like a larger one. I'd like a big one, if possible. This is pretty big. And it has the arch, but I'm not sure if it's quite the vibe. Not sure if it's quite the vibe. Could also do something like this. It's not an archway, but it is a rather large, grand door, so that looks nice. And then up here, I wanted to have, like, an apartment. I wanted to have, like, a place you can sleep. So if you want, you can take your Sims here, and it can be, like, a little hotel. Or if they're going to get married here, then they can have a little changing room. Things like that. And then in the back, I'm thinking of putting a hot tub. We've got this over here, of course. I'm thinking of making this a conservatory. Maybe put some like chess tables in here. Probably gonna do a long dining table here. And then I also like the idea of having like little planter beds full of like succulents, kind of like you can see in the world around you. Succulents and palm trees in particular are kind of what I'm going for. But yeah, so that's my basic idea for this winery. I don't have work tomorrow, so I'm probably going to keep working on it. I want to do the landscaping because I feel like the landscaping is going to like bring it together more. I also want to bring some of the detailing I've done on the front of the build to the sides, like add these cracks and stuff, and the bougainvillea. I'm going to add that all to the side. And then I also need to finish placing the windows, so I should probably do a floor plan before I get too carried away so I can actually finish with that. But yeah, so that's my, that's like kind of my basic idea. I think that'll be pretty cool. I think that this would also be a nice little tasting area. We could put like a round table here with some like wine on it. And it could be like a sample, like some samples are over here. And you can look out the window at the gorgeous view. But yeah, so that is my winery. I called it it's Sims, so this is a nectary. That's why I called it the Old Wood Nectary, because there's actually another build in Tartosa called the Old Wood Nectary, and I'm like, well, I might as well keep the name since I'm building a different nectary. So, this will be kind of the continuation of the Old Wood Nectary. And I will work on it more tomorrow, and I will keep y'all updated. If I kind of get on a roll tomorrow, then I might finish it, in which case I'll post it in the Discord, so, yeah, something you can look forward to. I want to... Oh, this might be the actual vibe. This might be yeah, this makes a lot more sense than just placing it in the middle of that roof. Yeah, okay, that makes way more sense. Way more sense. Okay, that actually looks good. Let me go I want to go to the world map and see how it looks. Yeah, so it's looking better. I think it's starting to look really nice from the side. I like the new roof that I gave it as well. But yeah, so I'll be working on that. But for now, we are going to save and exit to main menu, and we are going to switch over to Posy. So let's do load game. And Bragg Legacy 2. I did a little bit of legacy maintenance, mainly just in the fact that I took some, I made some households that have been involved in the legacy. I set them to played. So for instance, the roomies are now set to played. She might not appear in Brightchester anymore because she might not be technically enrolled now that she's a played sim, but that's okay. I don't really mind. Let's go to Brightchester. And we shall play with Posy. And I think the very first thing I want to do is I'm ready to give Posy a makeover. I'm ready for her to get her young adult look. I mentioned earlier in the Discord that I downloaded a bunch of cottagecore CC. I know we've kind of like leaned away from the cottagecore look for Posy, but I've decided I want to lean back into it. So we're going to lean back into it. So why don't you go over here and plan some outfits. There's only one dresser in this room. I didn't realize that. There's only one dresser in all these rooms. I wonder how the roommates split that up. All right. So here she is, our beautiful, beautiful heir. And I'm just going to take everything off here. I would like to do a reset on her makeup. We're also just going to get rid of that outfit entirely. Okay, so first of all, I got some really cute flower hair accessories that I would like to try. You know, first and foremost. So I've got this flower crown. Oh, we are definitely going cottagecore spy. I've got this flower crown, but it's not, it's kind of large. I don't think that it's necessarily the right vibe. Oh, this looks really nice, but it kind of cuts into the hair. But I really like it. I also got this. I've got the hair that goes with it as well. I think I'm going to make that, like, one of her, I think I'm going to make that, like, her one of her formal looks, is that she has all of these flowers and stuff in her hair. I really like that, but it doesn't quite fit. That doesn't quite fit either. It almost does, but it doesn't quite. The one that does fit is this one. It doesn't really, you can't really tell from the front, but she does have a big old flower in her hair. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and leave that one. And then I downloaded a couple dresses as well. Let me just jump down to my CC. And we shall CC these dresses. Oh, like, look at that. Oh my god. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? Look how cute she looks! There's another one that I got as well. I also got this. Also super cute. And then there was one more. Oh, and then I also got this. I got the strawberry dress. I wish there was a swatch without the strawberries. The primrose hair, that's a cute one. I also got this, which I thought was so cool. It's got, like, Renaissance paintings on the corset. This is a Miko CC. And I am a bit obsessed. I'm not gonna lie. Like, look at how cool this outfit is. I like the big old flower. I also like the big old flower. And then she's got a couple without the Renaissance painting parts. I thought there was one more that I got. I'm gonna throw that one on because I think that one's my favorite. Let's go content, custom content. This one's Trilike, who I also like. Let's see. It might not be listed under short dress, even though I don't remember it being that long. Let's see. This one. Yo. Okay, but like this dress. How adorable is this? I think this is it. I think this is Posy's dress, you know? We could go for, like, she likes pink, but I think she would wear pink more as an accent color, because redheads usually tend to not look good in pink, and I say this as a redhead who loves pink. I think this one's really nice, and then maybe we can make the flower in her hair match, like, the flowers with, like, the hot pink. I'm very aware that it's Miko CC. I've been trying very hard not to download that dress because I don't have any Sims I would wear it, but, like, White Jin could wear this. Oh, I'm curious to see what your plans are for White Jin, because I am very excited, even though it's, like, 10 generations away. I'm very excited for when I do White Jin. I already have, like, that, like, the reason why she's a crazy, like, a grumpy cat lady. I already know. Those kind of, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Look at it. Look at it, though. Like, that looks so cute. An accessory jacket might look nice with this, but I don't think that I've got... Like, these are my only two accessory jackets, and it's gonna clip hardcore with both of them. Honestly, this one looks nice. Can we get, like, a nice dark color? Like, if it didn't have that, then I think it would be really nice. Maybe I'll try and download some accessory jackets. How stunning is that? Just wow. Okay. Let's do some earrings. Hoi, Lily, opinions? Do I even need to hear your opinion because I already know the answer? Enjoy your ice cream. Oh, what? Okay, never mind. Not those shoes, I guess. Guess we'll do these ones. It's fine. It's very... Isn't it so cute? I love it. We can go a different color on her nails. No, I like that color on her toenails. Do I dare take the lesbian nail polish off of her? Does she really need... I feel like she's broadcasting pretty well that she's a lesbian with this outfit. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, this is Cece. This is Miko. Miko CC. I downloaded a ton of their stuff today. A lot of it fits Posy's vibe. What can I say? We've also got this. But I don't think I'm gonna have that be her, like, main outfit. Yeah, this dress would definitely look cute with an accessory top. Although I do have some accessory tops. Let me... No. No. Yeah, she doesn't really need that. She just needs, like... Yeah, she doesn't really need that. Okay, let's get, can we just get, like, some cute, kind of, like, pastel-y colors? Here you go. I put it in Pose Player today. Amy, have I got a sim to show you, and it's Posy Bragg. Okay, we'll go with the rainbow nails. I mean, they're still very gay, so... And then, let's go earrings. I love her. Isn't she so beautiful? I love her so much. Okay, now we need some suitably cottagecore. Can we do, like... Ooh. Those are gorgeous. What else can we do? Maybe, like... No, I want it. It needs to be more subtle than that. It needs to be more subtle. Like the heart, maybe? Even like this. Yeah, yeah, this matches with the... Okay, alright. That's beautiful. I like the idea of maybe getting her an accessory jacket. That's something that I can look into later. Let's work on makeup. So I was looking at cottagecore makeup, and it's a lot of, like, glitter. I did notice a lot of glitter. So I think we're gonna go with something quite glittery. We could do this makeup. We could up the no. Let's make it a bit greener and then up the saturation, but then also make it darker. And then knock the opacity down. I mean, that looks nice. I kind of want it to be even greener. Oh, that's pretty. Let yourself have small scoops for Mardi Gras. I'd probably let myself have small scoops for Mardi Gras. My mom did tell me it was Fat Tuesday today. Oh my gosh. I love this dress so much. Oh my gosh. I don't know. What do you guys think of this eyeliner? I'm gonna go ahead and I can't save it? What? Oh, I can't save it because it... Dang it! Well, I'll have to redo that if I decide to go back to it. I also noticed this one, it's got, like, some little bits going off of it. So if we go for, like, the green one, make it darker green. Or maybe go for the white one. Again, just make it a little Ooh, that's kind of cool. And then we just knock the opacity down. I don't know if that looks good, though. Cottagecore makeup is hard. This is why I was gonna just let her do femme fatale makeup instead. I mean, we could still just let her do femme fatale makeup. There's nothing stopping me. Maybe if we did... I love this eyeliner. One of the best parts of Luxury Party. Can we knock the opacity down on that even more? Oh, that looks kind of nice. Can we darken it a little bit more? No, I want to up the contrast, not the saturation. Oh! That looks kind of nice. Let's put some eye makeup on her, or some eyeliner. Yeah, like that's beautiful. It's soft and pretty. I don't know which one you're talking about, but I think that this one looks nice. It's suitably sparkly. Like you can kind of still see the sparkle from a bit away. And then I noticed a lot of like nude shades. So like that. Can we also do... like lighter? Just so she looks like shiny. Yeah, that looks nice. And then we can add a little bit of blush. Just very, very soft. Yeah, you probably would not think that this woman could, like, snap you in half. Maybe I'll give her a cool jacket to kind of hint at the fact that she can snap you in half. But I also kind of feel like it would, it fits her vibe not to, you know, lull the enemy into a false sense of security. I'm going to take off the necklace. I think it looks better without the necklace. Okay, well, I love that. With every fiber of my being, I love that. Can we put her in another dress for... we don't need custom content. One that I was putting on her a lot and I liked the look of was, it was an eco lifestyle dress. This one. I feel like this also fits her vibe. And then this one she can go in the pink. So she's going to go more full pink this time. We'll go back to the, lesbian nails so she can get a bit more pink in. And then for earrings, we can go these. We can say her mom made them. For necklace, go that one. And then maybe take out the... that's not what I wanted. Take off the hat. Women. Women. Should I maybe do a different hair for this outfit? So she doesn't have it. But it looks like kind of... like, these two outfits have such different vibes that I don't even really notice that the hair is the same. I got my hair done today. Want to see? Yeah, I'd love to see. If you want to post it in the Discord, then I'll take a look at it. Okay, honestly, I think that outfit's fine. This is, like, a more casual outfit for her. This is, like, this... maybe I'll, like, even for this one, like, tone down the makeup a little bit. Like, I can knock the opacity down even further. Oh. Interesting. Just completely take that part off, I guess. And then we can just, like, give her... Yeah. Oh, she never got her earrings back. Let me give those back. Okay, yeah. So there we go. So it's just a more low-key, look. Hello, Grace. I'm sorry I didn't properly, like, prepare you for this, but, here's Posy. Here's Posy's young adult look. She has gone back to her cottagecore roots. Yes, she is a force of nature. I love this outfit so much. I don't think any of you guys love this outfit as much as I do, but I love it. Okay, let's go to this. Just gonna take everything off. Is there a nice, pretty... Oh, yeah, I was gonna give her that, I found this hair as well. I think it's really pretty. It doesn't look as good in the actual game, I'll admit, but I still think it's cute. I got that other hair. This hair is also, I think I'm going to save that for her elder look, though. But I love that hair on her so much. Where is it? Excuse me. A little tour of my CC you guys are getting. Hope you enjoy. Where is that hair? It's this one. It doesn't... It clips a tiny bit. I think I'm okay with it, though. So that I can get this. I mean, look at how cute that is. Awfully bold of you to assume that you love that outfit more than me. I'm the one gushing about it the most, but I guess I'm also the one who can speak. Okay. I must admit, I really liked the idea of this hair. I don't think it's quite working on Posy. I think I might switch to something else, and we can go flower crown instead. But I want to keep it curly. Oh, look at her with that one. Yeah, I want to keep it curly, because she does have curly hair. This hair is also very pretty. Does that make sense? That makes sense if she, like, brushes it out. The color is not quite right. It looks very, like, maroon. Her hair is more red than that. But let's give this a try. Oh, yeah, that rose is, like, straight up floating. Okay. We'll keep looking. It's fine. Oh, definitely not that one. Could do this one and use... Oh, let's do this one. Does that one match? No, that one doesn't really match her hair. It's fine. I'll keep looking. Dang it. A lot of these are clipping with the mesh. That one would have been really nice. The weird thing is it's not like at the ear. I thought it was more at the ear than this. Because I've used this like, accessory before and it works. It kind of works with this one, but the texture isn't quite right. I also saw this hair and I thought it was really pretty. Okay, I think we're gonna ditch the rose. This hair's cute. It's just meant to be like an edit of the base game hair. I don't know where the base game hair is. I never use it because it's kind of weird. It's this one. Yeah, so just like a slight tweak of it. Okay, well, if we're not going to go down that route, then maybe we'll go this. And then, is there any, can the flower crown, the flower crown does work with this one, but I think that for a casual, one, then I don't think it quite fits. Oh, I've got a veil? Cool. I've got 2 veils. Oh, good to know. Also, I didn't realize this hair had a clip. Those big curls were cute. Oh, yeah, they were cute. Let's do that one. I think I know which one you're talking about, Grace. Oh, excuse me. Could also go with that, but she doesn't have bangs anymore, so it doesn't really make sense. This one? I like this one. This one's Lily Sims. Lily, are you a custom content creator? And you haven't told us? Would the flower crown work well here? No? Dang. Oh, that's too bad. This hair was really pretty, but it clips with the mesh. That not me. Different Lily. That's okay. Alright, I'm not going to worry about that right now. I would like to pick out a dress for her first. We've got a lot more choices now, so that's nice. Maybe like this. I think that if she was to wear a wedding dress, it would be more this vibe. But maybe for regular formal... Ooh, what about this? Oh, that's very... That one's kind of a lot. But you know what? I kind of like it. This is why I can't uninstall the pack. I would love to uninstall the pack. If the pack was... If it was like a gameplay kit, I would uninstall the pack in a heartbeat. But it's got the every other amazing thing in it, so I can't do it. I can't bring myself to. Alright, which colors? We could go the pride colors, but, the light green, I think the light green is the vibe. It's definitely the most cottagecore. Yeah, she's definitely going all out. Can we do, like, some cute light green nails as well? And then again, I would love to just do this. Okay, and then... There we go. The brightness down. Hi, I might be lurky, but I did not sleep. I did not sleep well last night, and I am tired. Hello, Leah. I'm happy to see you. We are currently giving Posy her young adult look. Let's knock the opacity down on this. Not that much. I still want the green to, like, show through, you know? That's kind of cute. And then we can go back to the nude shades. Pretty? Thank you. Yeah, let me show you her everyday, because her everyday is stunning. And then I will go back and give her that face paint. Wait, I don't know what that is. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for Grim Cookies. Is it not informal? Where is it? Where is it? Oh! Oh, it is the same one. Oh, well, here you go, Leah. This is her everyday. I think I'm going to try and download an accessory jacket for her to wear. Because I feel like that would really complete the look. But I adore this dress. This is Miko CC. Women, exactly. And we are going full cottagecore princess with this one as well. Okay. I thought Grim Cookies was the one who made that. Oh well. Thanks, Peachy Fairy. Yeah, just like a little bit. There you go. Okay, and then for this, I'm thinking we go for those same light green earrings. And honestly, she doesn't need a necklace. This dress is like statement enough, you know? Let's just do a quick review. So we've got, this is her everyday. Or these two are her everydays. This is her more casual everyday look. Then we got this one, and then we've got this. Let's change this. It's the pink. Cute. That's honestly fine. Maybe I'll give her another one. There was one CC dress I downloaded. Her second everyday reminds me of Charlene for some reason. I love her. I guess it does kind of have Charlene vibes. I can see where you're coming from. Honestly, this would be a really cute nightgown. I'm thinking I might give that to her for party, though. This is more kind of what... I think that was the one that I got. No, I'm going to give her this one for party. Okay, yeah. So this is a cute little... Could be a cute little nightgown. I actually do really like this outfit, but I'm going to get rid of it. And we are going to get rid of all this stuff. This one. Actually, you know what? This is already the making of a really cute outfit. Alright, let's check out the swatches on these. Oh, some of them have strawberries. Cute. Ooh, there's some gingham. Gingham is very cottagecore. I kind of like the blue gingham. And then she can get sharper. Can we get like a... the dark blue? Nah. I want them to be sharp. I guess this is as sharp as I'm gonna get it. I want it to look like she could scratch her face off at a party. Alright, let's go bracelets. We can do another light little blue. Oh my gosh, she's so cute! I love her so much. Okay, and then we will do necklace. It's kind of cute, but I also feel like it doesn't quite fit the vibe. If that wasn't so alpha, that would fit the vibe. Oh. Oh my gosh, guys. Guys, she is so cute. I love her so much. Okay, and then I'm thinking darker. I'm gonna knock the saturation down on this. Make it darker. And then knock down the opacity as well. I've never used this lipstick as much as I do on her. It just works, you know? Oh my gosh. My god, I'm so gay. Let B say gay, Automod. Come on. I am also very gay, as is Posy. Posy is also very, very gay. You know who also is very gay? Lila. You know who's about to get super duper lucky? Lila. Alright, I want to give her a hat. I don't care that the hat is going to get wet. I want to give her a cute little hat. Look how cute that looks. How could I not do that? I actually really like the way the shadows it puts under her eyes. Yeah, that actually looks really nice. I think I might continue the hat in this look. I actually like these shoes. I think these shoes are quite cottagecore as well. Let's see if there's maybe a shorter dress that would look nice with them. Or the shoes might be too much no matter what I do. Oh no, this is a really cute little summer dress. In the kind of green swatch. Okay, yeah, the shoes are too much. It's unfortunate, but the shoes are too much. I think there's a green swatch of this. No, we'll just go that. I know I'm using a lot of CC on her, but how can I not when it looks so good, you know? I'm gonna do a different wedges. I like these wedges, but honestly, I like these wedges more. Those bangles are a bit much. And these ones are all really colorful. These ones are nice, and they got some red to match the red in the dress. Like that. She doesn't go as crazy on the makeup when it's hot outside. You know, what's the point? Maybe this, like, ring? No, it needs to be, like, long. This is cute. I don't know about, like, the moon and stuff. I guess those can still be kind of cottagecore. Also doesn't all need to be cottagecore, Casey. But I want it to all be cottagecore. Yeah, just none of these are, like, super long. I want something, like, long. And so I think that it has to be this. Yeah, that looks nice. And then for cold weather... Let me get rid of that. Let's find something that's cute. This is cold weather, apparently. Oh, this is nice. Let's do this. There's some very bright swatches here. I think this one with, like, the little bit of pink looks nice. Let's go with this one. And then I think I am going to give her back the boots that she was wearing. Never mind. They clip. Can I give her these? Yeah, I'll give her these. That looks fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. I'll leave the lesbian nails. I'm gonna put on her everyday liner here. And then we are going to go knock the saturation down on that. So it's not so brown. Yeah, something like that looks fine. Question. Are berets cottagecore? They're more academia. Insert, like, insert some shade of academia. But could they also be cottagecore? Because I kind of want to give her a beret. It's kind of cool. I like the way that it puts strands. That's not what I need right now, though. Also not what I need. Guess maybe that. That looks pretty cottagecore. That actually looks really nice. Maybe I'll go with that instead. Okay. Well, there you guys have it. So, that's Posy Bragg for you. This is her young adult makeover. I'm happy to actually get to it today. She's been in college for a while, and so I figured it was about time. So she has definitely gone back and fully embraced her cottagecore roots. Berets are not cottagecore, but they are cute. I think that this is, like, has the vibes of a beret, but is more cottagecore, because it's got, like, the cap on it. So we'll go with that. It also, the gray kind of ties it into the bottom of the look. But yeah. So here she is. She is definitely, like, super duper cute. I kind of want to go back and just in, like, you know what? Yeah. Can I just go and put Mika CC on, like, every single one of her outfits? Because I want to. I would put the cool Renaissance one on this outfit. If that dress wasn't so freaking cute. Although the Renaissance one also looks good. But no, we're going to go with the gingham. We'll go with the gingham. It's fine. But yeah, so this is Posy. She has definitely gone back to her, like, cottagecore roots. And I'm so happy for her. I think she looks amazing, especially in her everyday outfit. Again, I am going to try and get an accessory jacket and see if that kind of fits the vibes. If not, I honestly think that this outfit is complete the way it is. I think it might just, like, be even better if we are able to get a nice looking accessory jacket. But yeah, her formal wear is very extra, but you know what? Posy's pretty extra, so it makes sense. But yeah, so we've got, you know, just a couple outfits. Love this party wear. It's so super cute. Yeah, just a couple outfits to fit our girl. She's probably gonna have to start wearing this one a lot soon because we are getting into colder Sims weather. Hopefully we get to hot Sims weather soon so she can also wear this one. But yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous, but that's something we all been new, you know? That's nothing new. Oh my god. Look at her! Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop freaking out about her. Okay, let's actually play the game, shall we? I've been going for an hour and 10 minutes and we haven't even played the game. That was 40 minutes. That was a 40-minute makeover. Maybe I'm not in danger of completing university today. Speaking of, so yesterday we were trying to get into the secret society. I'm gonna try again with baked goods today. However, can you go back to sleep? I keep hearing fireworks, which is concerning. Those are normal quality. But yeah, so we have not been able to actually start the, like, get into the secret society yet. However, that might honestly be for the best because I've heard that the sprites can get glitched. I was doing some research into it today. Sure, Hanzo, you can come hang out. Don't do it in a ninja outfit, please. I will talk to you if you come here, Hanzo. But only if you come here. Alright, guess he's not coming. Unless he's outside. He might be... Oh, no, he's outside. Alright, Posy, get up. We're gonna go. Oh, Charlene is here as well. I'm gonna ignore Charlene. Ask for blessing to marry? Girl, who are you gonna marry? You and Brienne have some romance, but you're not even dating. I mean, it's a cute interaction, but... I wanna give him a hug. I've also added Haruka to the game, B. Yeah, he's gonna marry her because she's adorable. So, yeah. Look forward to it. But I don't think that... I think that they've probably met by now, but I don't think that he's interested in her quite yet. So, we will probably do more with that when, We will probably do more with that when, she's in Strangerville. Oh my gosh, she's so beautiful. Sorry, I'm trying to get into tab mode. Oh, cuties. Hanzo has some lasting trust issues and it's valid. Yeah, it's not just like she like cheated on him or maybe, or even, it's not even that she was like abusive. Like she was straight up going to kill him. Like he's got trust issues for days. Like cheating and of course like abuse are both very, very bad. And it was somehow worse. Okay, we are quite hungry, though. So we're going to reveal a deep secret. Maybe we can tell Hanzo a little bit about our suspicions about the secret society. Okay, but so what I was going to say is that, yeah, I feel like your last girlfriend trying to assassinate you with death caused some trust issues. And he was in love with her. Like, you guys remember that he, like, mentioned about how he was in love with her. So yeah, not a good time for Hanzo in general. Posy's, I'm sorry, I cannot get over how gorgeous Posy looks. I bet Hanzo is also giving her some nice compliments because he is a good friend and he wants her to be happy. So what we're gonna do... Alright, so let me just, we're gonna go to the commons and get some food. We can do it with Hanzo. I don't mind doing that. Do you want to come, buddy? You can come. But yeah, so basically, when you join the secret society, then these sprites appear. And... you have to, like, entertain them, essentially. Like, spoilers for Secret Society. But, so I don't mind her doing that for while she's in college. Like, for the next term. I don't mind her having to entertain these sprites. But some people have reported that the sprites keep bothering them after they graduate. And that I don't want to do. I don't want to keep having to listen to them, or to entertain them after I graduate. So... what I might need to do... Let's get a high-energy protein plate. We can go for a jog after this. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try and try baked goods. So, we're going to, like, go to Charlene's house, like, Makoto and Charlene's house, and do a bit of baking. And try and get some baked goods for the sprites. But if that doesn't work, then we're not going to join the secret society. And if it does work, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to save as, and I'm going to save as, and then if it does, and then we'll play in that save, and if it does glitch, then we will, like... I'll just go back. If it does glitch and it keeps... and, like, the sprites keep appearing after... the sprites keep appearing after she graduates, then I'm just going to need to go back to the other save, get her through that last term, and we'll play in that save instead. So, storytelling wise, then she would have like done all of this stuff to take down the secret society. But in terms of the actual like gameplay, then it will be like she never joined. Okay, but what we're gonna do now is we need to travel. Hanzo can come. He's already here, so he might as well come to the village with us. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Oh, med check. Okay. Let's go knock on the door. Cloudy Betty is as iconic as ever. We are getting attacked by bees. Let's go here together. In fact, can I cook together with Hanzo? We can make some pre-mixed brownies. The sprites would probably like that. I can't make anything else because... So I guess we will try that. Is our TV broken? I thought I saw something spark. Hanzo might not actually be able to help us. I know that if there's not enough counter space, then they can't help you. So I think that because there's not enough counter space in Hanzo, it can't actually, like, technically help me. But Hanzo, if you want to put these in the oven... okay, never mind. I really need to take a shower, though. Oh, Finchwick Fair started. Dad, do you want to go? I mean, I know it's raining, so it's not the best time for the Finchwick Fair, but... Okay, what are these? Are these... I doubt they're excellent? No, they are excellent! Okay, perfect. They're excellent. Alright, then we will offer those. I'm sure they'd love box brownies. According to the lore, they're happy with, like, anything. Alright, so we're gonna take a shower. Hanzo, you don't have to keep standing there. Okay, cool. Yeah, you go do whatever you want, buddy. Oh, Hanzo is like, I'm not gonna get assassinated. Unfortunately, he's not... He's definitely, I mean, he seems to be having fun, but he's definitely not as good at it as Posy is. Definitely not as good at it as Posy is. Alright. Let's go talk to our parents a little bit. I like the idea that every time she comes to visit them, she congratulates them on their engagement and thereby reminding them that they are engaged. She's like, by the way, guys, congrats on the engagement. And they're like, oh my god, I forgot. Oh, we're so excited for your engagement and can't wait for the wedding. She's like, can't wait for the wedding. And Hanzo's like, wait, you guys are engaged. Yeah, but look how confused they look. They look so confused when she tells them. Can I do it again? I want to do it again so that I can get a screenshot. Gosh, is like, what are you talking about? We're already married. Posy, your mother and I have been married since before you were born. And Posy is like, no, you were not. You are not married. Wow, they kind of desperate and just appreciate being cared about. Me too, sprites. right, let's chat with Hanzo a bit as well. We do need to go home though and make that offering. Are you hungry at all? Do you want to get a home-cooked meal? No. You're not that hungry, so why don't we just go ahead and use the bathroom, and then we'll head out. Be like, thanks for letting me stop by, Mom and Dad. Appreciate it. Here, I'll go clean Cloudy Betty for you. Never mind, I can't clean Cloudy Betty. I guess that's just something Dad can do. Well, sorry, Cloudy Betty. You are eternally condemned to being dirty then. Alright, so I'm going to place the brownies down. And then I should get a special moodlet. Like, I'll still get the focus moodlet, but it should be, like, an even better focus moodlet. That's kind of the idea. No, I don't want to go to the romance festival. I'm busy. So we are going to offer our pre-mixed brownies. And I am going to save right here. Surreal focus. Posy has a mysteriously good feeling about that offering. Almost as if she has somehow made someone somewhere very happy. The world feels a little more sparkly. Cloudy Betty refuses to let anybody but Makoto touch her. Honestly, Cloudy Betty, that's justified. All right, stop doing your homework for any class besides Taming of the Crew, but we are also only going to study for Taming of the Crew right now. Okay, do you wanna go sit down somewhere? Do you want to play Juice Pong? You have been into the party scene, so why don't you get a little bit of studying done? A little bit of studying done, Taming of the Crew, and then we can go do a keg stand, okay? But yeah, this surreal focus is a good sign. I think that means that we're in. Are you still doing it? Yeah, you're still studying for it. Good. I'm just waiting for her to get the moodlet that says that she's, like, really focused and, like, confident. Because that means that she studied enough to get a good grade on the test. No! Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. Cult? Oh, yeah, we're gonna join a cult. That's what Posy has been investigating while she's in college. Is, like, she knows that there's, like, a cult. And she's been trying to get in, but it hasn't been going very well. Okay, Posy. You gotta be almost done. Come on. But we also need to be back at the dorm, so... I don't know why there are ashes here. Can you throw those away? We're not super hungry. I think that I'm going to... go over here, university coursework, term paper, write. Yeah, we need to write 2 term papers, so we should probably start those. And then I'm going to make the save as... Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep an eye on this, because what's supposed to happen is somebody from this, like, in robes is supposed to appear. If someone in robes appears, I'm going to do the save as. And it's supposed to be at like 11 o'clock, I think, is when they usually come. Okay, I guess it didn't work. Alright, so they're on to us. The secret society is on to us. That's what I'm going to take all of this to mean, since they're still not here. Save as, save as, save as, save as, save as, save as. Bragg Legacy 3. Oh gosh, look at them! You did it, Posy. You did it. Are they gonna come talk to me? Can I talk to them? Maybe if I stop working on my paper? Oh? Oh, one of them's coming this way! We are about to join a cult. Well, cult. Well, that worked better than I thought it would. So, baked goods. Baked goods. Those are the key. We visit on behalf of those who greatly appreciate your generous offering. If your heart is pure, we invite you to join us and learn our secrets. Okay. Oh, hello. Well, we are now in the secret society. The Order of Enchantment. The secret of the sprites has been held precious for generations. It is truly a gift to be awoken to their blessings. Bestow the sprites with respect or sweets, and they will graciously return the favor. Snub them, and things may not go as well for you. We have to offer a harvestal, offer a metal, and offer a crystal. Well, we've got plenty of those. The sprites are now hanging out around us. That's great. Okay, well, we're gonna go to bed. Well, that worked. Okay, so we have successfully joined the secret society. Now we've got to figure out what the heck they're all about. So there are these sprite things. That, I'm not sure exactly what the... Oh, I do know what the deal is with the sprite things, but the sprites really like those box brownies. Posy, what did you put in those? Maybe that's the key if we ever need to stop them. Spike the brownies. Oh, new skill day? Cool. Okay, but there is a meeting tonight. So we've got to make sure to go to that. I'm going to get a microwaved meal. Get a breakfast burrito. And then we're going to work on our papers. This woman was serenading us. Okay, well... I mean, box brownies are good, B. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, this woman keeps flirting with us. Katrina Blackmon. Sounds like a weird knockoff Pokemon, your last name. Oh, okay, yeah, now Posy is flirting with her. Okay, Posy may have a little bit of trouble being monogamous. I think that's what I've learned, is Posy has a tiny bit of trouble being monogamous. Maybe we should have given her serial romantic instead of soulmate. Why are we yelling cult? Because Posy's part of a cult. Think about a family member. Okay, let's, You're feeling good. We need to finish working on our papers. Oh, cult! Yes, cult! Cult, you know. The sprites aren't super bothering us yet. She's been thinking a lot about family members. Maybe she's a little bit worried about this whole cult thing. Oh, hey! Charisma level 10. She did it. Hey, it's right. Finished a draft of her term paper. Sure, Hanzo, we can chat. And then Hanzo's like, hey, Posy, so how are you doing? And she's like, well, I joined a cult. And he's like, of course you did. Goodbye. Let's, edit this term paper. I'm probably not going to get it to excellent because I don't really have time. Box brownies are good, but I would assume that it would be harder to get into a whole cult than making brownies out of a box that costs like $6. $6? What kind of box brownies are you getting? Hanzo spread some more juicy gossip about Ami. Bro, I know she tried to kill you, but you really just need to get over her. Like, she's not worth it, friend. No, it's still poor. I'm going to wait for it to be normal, and then I'm going to submit it. We've already done our presentation, haven't we? Yes. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and submit it. Alright, cool. So we're done with All's Well That Vin's Well. We need to write this term paper for improv and acting. And then we need to do our homework for Taming of the Crew. I think we studied enough yesterday. But we've also got to keep an idea. Okay, so we've got 7 hours. We only meet on Sunday and Wednesday. I saw somebody in a comment say, so basically it's church. And I was like, yeah. Youth group on Wednesdays. Church on Sundays. Oh, wait, this is on Friday. Never mind. No, oh, it's Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also youth group on Friday. But Bible study on Wednesday, youth group on Friday, church on Sunday. Okay, so we need to offer a crystal, offer a medal, and tend to the sprite's garden. I'm excited to see who the other members of the cult are. I'm sure at least one of them has to be evil, if not all of them. It is a cult, after all. What skill are you gaining with this one? Oh, you're getting acting. You should be gaining acting skill. Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. All right, we are going to edit it until it's normal. Okay, cool. We're acting level 5. That's one nice thing about university in playthroughs like these is it's very helpful for maxing skills, because your classes all require maxing skills. Sir? Did he just do a flirty introduction with me? Tsubasa? I don't think I am quite what you're looking for. And I've got to work on a paper, so please leave me alone. Okay, cool. Submit. We're going to submit that paper. Cool. All right, so we have done all of our presentations and papers, so we are good in that regard. Let's grab ourselves some lobster thermidor, because we're probably hungry. Yeah, we're getting hungry. we can watch the current movie to up our fun a little bit. I have a feeling we're not going to have fun later when it's pouring rain. It says it's sunny. I don't think it's sunny. This is really pretty though. Like, look at that sunset. That's gorgeous. Okay. Okay, you can do that to up your fun. You do like fitness, so. Do you have gym rat? Okay, it's going to be in 2 hours. Celebrate blessings with a sprite with a congregation of gift-giving and mirth. Learn whether you're in good favor with the sprites or if they're feeling neglected. Okay. Stop that. Ugh, it's in 48 minutes. She also needs to do her homework. Let's do a little bit of homework. Just get as much of it done as you can. And then we'll go to the event, okay? We might not get it all done, but that's okay. We knew that once we really got into this cult stuff that our grades were going to suffer. Alright, stop doing that. Go to event. Let's go. We're going. We're going. Guys, it's a cult meeting. We're going to our first cult meeting. Bum, 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 bum. Sir? I'm not sure you want to come with me to this. Okay, we're at Pepper's Pub. Where is the actual... Ooh, I think it's over here. Here, we're gonna leave him behind. Alright, who are these people? We've got Vivian Hobson, Kenta Okamoto, and Pace Jenkins. We're going to make an offering to the sprites as well when we get there. Oh, dang it, Automod, you're being homophobic again. Posy is so blatantly a lesbian that I feel like Tsubasa must have made a bet with his friends that he could change her mind, and now I've grossed myself out. Oh my god. Posy is a very blatant lesbian. Okay, we need to offer a crystal. Okay, so this is what the cult is about. It looks like there are magic sprites. So good to know. That guy offered a cookie. We're gonna offer a diamond. Are you gonna offer? Did you offer it? Offer the diamond. We also have to offer a medal. Can offer some pyrite. Can we tend to these at all? It wants us to tend to the garden, but the garden looks fine. Can I, like... Weeds? Can I, like, make it weedy? No. Okay, well, let's talk to these guys about... Posy, where are you going? Okay, we're gonna talk about the Order of Enchantment. Okay, they're doing a little arm thing. We're doing pretty good considering the fact that this is our first meeting. The The sprites were mistreated by their first human friend, the one they trusted most. It's taken a long time for them to regain their faith in us. The Order of Enchantment's mission is to protect the sprites and keep them happy. I joined because I needed better grades. Alright, well. We can ask her about the mission as well. Okay, so she's just saying the same thing. Alright, well that seems simple enough. There doesn't seem to be anything, like, too sinister going on. Can we ask about, here, we'll do a polite introduction to both of these guys. Can you tell me more about the sprites? She doesn't like him. She doesn't trust him. She thinks he's immature. She thinks Vivian's responsible. Ask how to make the sprites happy, maybe? Are there any other ones we can do? Sprites bestow their good favor if you help tend to their sacred plants or if you give them their favorite offerings. They also always get a good laugh out of eavesdropping on some mischievous, funny, or romantic conversations. Okay. My family has served the sprites for generations. It is our duty to protect them and keep them at ease. She really needs to pee. She also has class tomorrow. What time is your class tomorrow? I think, isn't it at like 3? Yeah, it's at 3. Okay, so this isn't so bad. You know what could make this worse? Where's that guy that came here with us? That roommate of ours. Or a roommate. You know what? Let's bring Tsubasa here. Oh, he's gonna be sleeping. I'll just summon him. Don't you dare. Now we're gonna stay over here. In fact, let's go here together. Oh, the other guy's coming back. Pace. Hello, Pace. Here, I will help you out, Posy. You just went and peed in a bush. You're good. Let's ask Reason for joining Order of Enchantment. And ask him about the mission. At first I joined out of curiosity. It was exciting. Who wouldn't want to help magical little buddies that help you out in life? But lately, they're starting to scare me. They get bored so easy. They show up demanding entertainment whenever they feel like it. All the time. They're getting relentless. For years I've been telling myself it's worth it, but now I'm not so sure. Okay, well, the sprites seem a bit sus. Oh no! Oh no! A non-society member has walked in on our cult meeting. Oh no, whatever. I mean, Posy's like, hey, Josue? Maybe you shouldn't be here. You know what, I think it's Kenta. I trust Kenta the least here. I think Kenta would be like, well... You can't... No more doing that. No! So I wanted to kill him. Instead, the rabbit attacked Posy. We're not going to save. That same thing happened at the wedding. Remember when I tried to kill Piss Baby Wilder? Okay, we might need to do some of that again. I apologize. We'll go fast. We'll go fast this time. Silly, that's how the murder rabbit works. I didn't know that. Okay, we might need to work on our papers again and stuff. It's okay. We'll just chat. We'll just chat while we do that. I apologize. That was my bad. That was my bad. I just wanted somebody to get murdered, okay? So much for my whole moment. If you click on someone else, it still kills the sim you're playing. Well, I know that now. Wait. Oh, no. Okay, we actually need to reload the save. It looks like because I saved right as the order member was in the house, it didn't, then when we respawned, then it got rid of them. So we need to actually load to the other save that we had. What? Oh, no, we need to reload to this one. What? This is so weird. Okay. I thought you figured that out. I thought that I accidentally clicked on Abe. Like I wasn't paying attention because I was drunk. B. Okay, how do you guys want to play this? Do we want to go back and redo everything that we just did? Or do we want to say that they figured her out and she doesn't join? How do you guys want to play this? And then maybe we can, instead, since we know where the meeting is now, we can just go in and try and spy on them and maybe bring whatever dumb roommate wants to come with us, add them to our party real quick so that we can murder them instead of us. Which would you guys rather do? Do you how important is it that we are literally in the secret society? Because we could just say that they figured us out. We could also alternatively play it like I could just give her the robes and casts. We could go back, get the screen, because we've got screenshots of her at the society meeting. So we can just pretend like this never happened. And just, like, throw some robes on her, bring that roommate over, murder that roommate with a rabbit, and then she can, like, leave, quote-unquote, the secret society to try and take them down. Also, they only meet, like, once a week anyway, so it's not like she would really... And so she's basically still in the secret society, she just doesn't have to... You don't get, like, any benefits, Grace. That's the thing. You just get sprites that are annoying. I say we do that. I say we keep playing this save. Or maybe the... No, we'll keep playing this save. I'll chuck some robes on her and Cass. we'll get those papers and stuff done because we have to redo those. And then we'll just pretend. We'll just pretend that we're in this secret society. I'm okay with that if you guys are okay with that. And if y'all don't say in chat that you're not okay with that, I'm just going to assume that you're okay with it. Okay, so this was the save. Oh, she's just about to... Have you made the offering yet? Yeah, and this time we didn't even get the surreal focus. We just got laser focus. Denial's my strongest power, don't worry. Alright. I don't think it matters if Posy's in the secret society if she still gets to take him down and the sprites won't bother you. That's kind of how I'm thinking about it. Like, I think it should be... It's probably okay. Okay. What are your needs like, Posy? So, yeah. So we're just going to pretend. It's Saturday now. It's Saturday now. We are just going to... Tomorrow... I mean, let's go introduce ourselves properly to make sure that he actually dies this time. If Tsubasa comes, we're definitely bringing Tsubasa. Okay. And then, no, we're not gonna, you're dying tomorrow. We're not actually gonna talk to you. And then let's actually do our homework. Do our homework for Taming of the Crew. No, that's what we were studying. Okay, so let's study for Taming of the Crew, and then we'll do our homework for Taming of the Crew. Alright, so we're back to pretty average university antics. But yeah, you can see this time she didn't get the surreal focus. She just got laser focus. Even though she made the same offering of the cookie, or like the brownies. So, I think that that's kind of a sign. This is a really pretty background, though. Are there any windows? There's not really any windows there to enjoy it. That's okay. Okay, but we know... But it's going to be pretty easy to pretend that we're part of the secret society, because we know when they meet now, through my church metaphor. So, that'll be just fine. Your days are numbered. Your days should have been numbered. It should have been you. Alright, cool. She has gotten that. We're also going to really quickly work on Taming of the Crew homework. We're going to steal this, whoever this desk belongs to, we're going to steal their desk. Just do our homework. And then tomorrow, all we've got to worry about is the papers. And we will be completely ready for our exam. We think he's weird anyway. It's okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. We think he's weird. What is this? Feeling studious. Feeling seriously smart over here. Yeah, I forget if this is usually my marker of if you're playing university and you're like have to study for an exam, getting this moodlet is usually my marker that I've studied enough, because it's always worked for me that way. Like if you study long enough to get this moodlet, then I've always done well on the exam. I think it takes like 2 hours of studying to get it. Alright, and then as soon as you're done with that, you can go to bed. At least our grades aren't going to suffer as much, I suppose. Excuse me? Excuse me? Y'all came a bit late today. Guys, do I join? Yeah, I'll join. I'll join. The other one can be my backup save. I do still have my other backup save from before I joined. So I can just if it does glitch out and we can't get rid of the sprites, then I'll just play through her last term on the other save. Also, my socks have a huge hole in them. I thought you might want to know. Well, we don't need to watch juggling, but are y'all gonna talk to me? Or are you just here to watch me? I'm gonna reset this sim and see if they talk to me. In fact, I'm going to make this sim leave. I don't think they're going to talk to me. I think it might be glitched out. Well, you know what? That's okay. I guess we're not doing it after all. We're going to say that they're watching me while I sleep. Can I put turn off this light? We'll see if they actually talk to me, but it seems like they might be glitched out. Oh, my worst nightmare, waking up to someone watching me. Okay, are they waking me up? Are they waking me up to talk to me? Okay, well... Nope, they don't need resetting. They're good. Okay. Well, I guess that worked. Even though I didn't get the right moodlet, I guess it worked. Back into the cult. No, Mom, I can't go to the flea market with you. I've got exams and also a cult to take down, okay? Oh, Subasa's here. Shall we see if Subasa tries to flirt with us again? We just still need to write our papers. That guy's pretty good at the violin. He's not, like, horrible to listen to. I am just... These socks are completely useless at this point. They have... Like, the hole at the heel is so big. Oh, is that your girlfriend? Congratulations. This guy's been nice. This guy's been nice to me. I'm happy for him that he's got a cute girlfriend. Alright. We are going to go over here. University coursework, term paper. We are going to write our term papers again. Even if he doesn't, I want him gone. We'll invite our Tsubasa over and we can murder Tsubasa instead. Maybe we can have mercy on Hosue. If that's how his name is pronounced. I don't actually know if that's how that name is pronounced. I'm sorry if it isn't. Alright, there we go. We're at Charisma level 10 again. That guy must have a violin final or something. Oh, sure. Thanks, Tabby. Tabby's been the handy woman forever. Hi, Mom! Do we tell our mom that we joined a cult? Never mind, she's gone. We won't tell our mom we joined a cult. Alright, got one draft done. Holy cow, why is this taking so much longer today? Sorry that I keep, like, having kind of quiet spells. You know, this is just stuff we've already done before. Again, I apologize. I didn't realize the rabbit was gonna kill Posy. I tried to reset her because resetting her was the best thing I could think of, but I also knew resetting her would just, like, instantly kill her. So I don't really know what I was thinking there, but that's an alternate universe where the secret society got to her before she could take them down. Tsubasa seems to be gone though, so I don't think we can I don't think we can kill him. Our turn paper is probably good. Yeah. Working in the dark, that's a vibe. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn the light back on. You know what? Here, Posy, we can light your candle. While you submit your term paper. And then work on your other one. I'm gonna take this sock off. I think I've got another one without a match in here somewhere. Sims get candles in their dorms? Dang, they set more fires than I do. Maybe Posy smuggled this one in. This honestly is a vibe, though. Just like working in the dark, except for this candle that your mom gave you. This is a very cult. I feel like this is a very cultish way to just to write a paper, although she's not actually writing anything. No, don't talk to him. You need to work on your paper. You don't have that much time before the cult meeting, okay? You say, found a sock without a match. We're good. This one also has a hole in it, but it's much smaller. I just need to get new socks. Moral of the story, I just need to get new socks. So this is where the story ends. The conversation on I am, oh, I'm done. I don't remember the words to that one. I used to know all the words. That's SOS, yeah. Ooh, this is an SOS. Don't want to second guess. This is the bottom line. It's true. Gave my all for you. Now my heart's in two. And I can't find the other half. Hanzo, I'm sorry, I can't talk today. I've really got to get to the bottom of this cult thing. I mean, in my head, everything that happened yesterday has also happened. So she did get to talk to Hanzo. He did get concerned because, you know, his best friend has joined a cult. And you know what? He was rightfully concerned because she got killed by a rabbit. So... What are you doing? Were you about to, like, try and serenade me? I can't be serenaded right now. I've got work to do. The cult meeting is in 2 hours. And my paper sucks. I'm not even done with it. My needs are horrible. Cool. We're at acting level 5. Also, that improved our skill. Or that counted for skill improvement day. Don't watch juggling. Don't watch juggling. I need to put this ball... I'm just putting it in my inventory. Yeah, they were using my ball. I knew it. Okay, let's see if we've edited it enough. Yes, submit. Something that felt very relatable if you replace cult meeting with playwriting class. Okay, let's play with our soccer ball. It is our soccer ball. We will juggle it to get our fun up until it's time for the cult meeting. Oh my gosh, this place is a disaster. And our fun still sucks. Okay, well, I am going to grab a serving of this. And then I'll take it to... Don't eat it. Oh, dang it, I can't put it in my inventory. Oh, I can put the whole thing in my inventory. Let's just put the whole thing in my inventory and we can give that to the sprites. Okay. We have got to go to this event. Cult tie. Cult tie. Cult tie. Cult tie. Oh, no one came with us today. Good choices all around. One of y'all is still dying. Alright, let's go make offering to the sprites. Who do we want to kill? I think it is gonna be Josue. We are gonna offer that plate of cookies that we stole. Oh, we still got our premixed brownies. They're spoiled now, though. Here, she also went pee before coming here. What else do we need to? We need to offer a medal and offer a harvestable. So, put that away, Posy. We've got investigations to commence. Let's put a strawberry down. Let's put a pyrite down. There we go. Again, we're gonna ask about Order of Enchantment's mission. Gonna ask for the reasoning. Ask for reasoning. Ask for reasoning. Who are all these people? Headline, effects, on. Jasper Schlute, Dondre Dietz, and Courtney Dalton. It's all young adults this time. Jasper Schlute is my favorite because he's got a funny name. My family has served. This guy is scared. I'm guessing she wants better grades. I joined because I needed better grades. Yeah. We don't even need better grades. What kind of fools are we? Alright, Josue. I'm sorry to do this to you, man. Unfortunately, we did not meet Tsubasa today. Wait, actually. Lock the camera. You're getting added to the family so I can do this properly this time. Studying biology? Well, friend, I'm afraid you're not going to be studying much of anything pretty soon. But yeah, so at this point, Posy's like, okay, this isn't so bad. I mean, let's, we can do a polite introduction to everybody. Except for this person, we can't do a polite introduction to... Oh, that's me. That's why I can't do a polite introduction. Does Posy have a crush? Who does Posy have a crush on? Posy has a crush on Courtney. You know what? At least the game is acknowledging the fact that Posy is a lesbian and only giving her crushes on women. Okay, change that major to environmental science because you're about to go into the dirt. Oh, Josue. Oh, no. Oh, no, not Josue. Can we, like, go over here and be like, we need to tell him to go away. We need to be like, Josue, get out of here. Why did you follow me? Why do you always follow me? This is a... Yeah, she's like, Josue, you need to get out. And he's like, why? What's going on? And they're like, well... I'm just gonna save. Just give me a second to save. Luckily, the sprites are also knowledgeable about, are also friends with the killer rabbits. Oh, one of you called them to this. Don't even act like it. Well, rip Josue. Alas, Jose Rodriguez has incurred the wrath of a vicious killer rabbit, and now death awaits him. What a cruel fate. I still don't know how to actually, like, trigger a death by rabbit. I guess you just have to make a rabbit really hate you. I should have introduced him to one of you and made him your enemies. Lili's, like, surprised Pikachu face. Not Josue. Yeah, Grim, can you hurry this up so I can go home? Thank you. Well, the least we can do... Josue is now a member of the Brightchester Spirit Squad. What? Well, the least we can do is take his urn. Alright, well, I think that this meeting is probably adjourned. I'm gonna go home. Me pops in for a second. Suli, murder. See, we joined the cults. Somebody who was not part of the cult walked into the cult meeting, and that somebody was murdered. So, there's Posy's new mission. Spirit, you know. Oh, Spirit, you know. I do get you, Lee. Spirit Core. Oh, boy. I mean, yeah, that actually is a much more apt name now, isn't it? Alright, well, why don't you change out of your robes, please? Oh, she's feeling great, because she had a great holiday. You know what, honestly, Posy's probably feeling great, because now she's got a mission and she feels incomplete if she doesn't have some kind of mission she needs to figure out. Spirit Squad, Lamau! Alright, girlie, go to bed. I'm going to extinguish this candle. I'm also going to lock this computer, because apparently it unlocked. Lock computer for everybody but Posy. Okay, well, I'm only going to have her do one more term of college, and we might finish that today. I don't actually know if we're going to finish that today. Or is this a new roommate? She's cute. Yeah, she's cute. I mean, we haven't talked to Brienne in, like, the sim equivalent of months, so I guess us and Brienne are kind of dead. Maybe we can try and seduce, Courtney. The girl in, these are our cult member friends. I'm guessing they're all evil. I feel like they're all evil. I feel like those were crocodile tears. Going to the zoo tomorrow? That sounds fun. I wish we could have zoos and Sims. There's a 99% chance they are all evil. Well, I guess we're gonna have to take them all down then. Oh, she didn't get a full night's sleep. I guess I wouldn't be able to get a full night's sleep either after witnessing a murder. Posy has never witnessed a murder before. She's stopped a murder, but she's never actually witnessed one. I'm gonna actually get leftovers this time because she's got an exam today. You can also watch TV. You know what? I know that that things are seeming pretty urgent right now, considering the fact that, you know, again, you just witnessed a murder. But you can take a second to relax. You got an exam today, girl. Take a second. Decompress. Here, watch current movie. Oh, this... Tsubasa. I feel like this is Tsubasa trying something with us right now. Alright, let's just watch TV, Posy. Just watch TV. You can watch TV to get her fun up. Then she needs to go to the bathroom. Then, can we research the secret society now? That we're actually in it? We don't need a study for taming of the crew. We already did that. Oh, today's mail has been delivered? Interesting. That's the trash chute. I don't know where our mailbox is. Oh, there, it's over here. Well, none of it says get mail, so. You're next, buddy. Posy's like, I mean, we can maybe let them, like, sacrifice one more person to the sprites, you know? I don't think it's gonna kill anybody if we let them sacrifice one more person. Oh, hello. Okay, cool. We can research it now. I mean, of course, it would kill the person that literally died, but, I mean, if it's Tsubasa, who actually cares? The sprites on which the origin of enchantment's existence is based had been virtually undiscovered by humans until the turn of the century. A chance encounter with an energetic young scientist by the name of Esther Mudgett changed the face of history forever. Esther had been studying the pollination patterns of wild mushrooms, and her research brought her to Gibbs Hill. This is where she encountered the most fascinating spiral configuration of fungi behind the castle ruins. Intrigued, she began to spend increasingly more of her time there to study. One afternoon, thanks to her polite new neighbors, she brought a slice of fruitcake to the mushroom site. She set the cake on a nearby rock while she went about her work. Before long, she started to hear a peculiar whistling sound. She knew this sound was not human, so her instincts told her to crack a corny joke in hopes of diffusing a bad situation. Apparently, the sprites liked her joke, and they really liked her fruitcake. The disarmed sprites came out of hiding and allowed Esther to see them in their true twinkly form. They whispered wisecracks and the mysteries of the universe in her ears. Little did she know that this would be the start of a tender, though ill-fated, relationship. It will literally kill someone. I know, B, that was the joke. I'm making a goof. No, we don't. Let's, local secret society again. Okay, so the sprites, but no one can prove it was murder. It was a bunny. It was a bunny. It's fine. So the sprites, interesting for sure. Interesting for sure. In the Order of Enchantment's second year, their founder Esther Mudgett was speaking at a charity auction about the importance of using all natural ingredients for baking. Why she chose that discussion topic in the first place for this particular event is a separate mystery. Midway through this infamous speech, Miss Mudgett abruptly and dramatically ran off into the woods, leaving the auction goers baffled. It was later revealed internally among the society that she had overused and betrayed the sprites, seemingly ignoring their pleas for entertainment and starving them of the sugar they so craved. And all the while they had been reaping the academic and social benefits they had bestowed on her. It was her greed and ignorance that ultimately led to her tragic downfall. As legend has it, she's still out there, forever lost, chasing those errant darts of light, hair a tangled mess, no combs in sight. Esther Mudgett's fate serves as a reminder to revere and respect the sprites, lest you incur their wrath. They haven't come to see me yet. Is there any more? No. Okay. So there we go. So it sounds like, honestly, from the sounds of that, it seems like maybe the sprites should never have been woken up at all. And considering the fact that now potentially some sacrifices are being made to them, it really seems like the sprites should never have been woken up at all. I would not get to know Reginald Cohen better as a friend. He tried to kill someone. But okay, that's interesting. Alright, Posy, go to class. You've got a single exam to finish. I was gonna put her in the sorority, but I don't know if I actually want to put her in the sorority. I feel like I kind of like her being in the dorms. Let's apply some lotion. Although maybe Courtney is in the sorority and Courtney invites us in. I'll give Courtney a makeover to make her cuter. If we've got a crush on her, you know. Alright. Hopefully all of the sprite chasing has not, chased this information out of her brain. Wow, I can't believe it was the sprites that were evil the whole time. It's so unlike Fae-like creatures to do such horrible things. That's so surprising. Oh my goodness. Who would have thought? I forget who it was that said that they were that their family served the sprites for generations. I think it was Schloot. I'm not going to call him Jasper. I'm just going to call him Schloot. I think it was, or is it Schulte? Not anymore. It's not. BRB. Well, his name, I'm changing it to Schloot. His name is Schloot. Dondre seems to be kind of on the same page as us, actually. Courtney seems aloof. I think Schloot is the one who's the actual mastermind here. In fact, why don't we Why don't we invite over Courtney? Oh. Oh, dear. Oh, that's potentially not good. Let's really quickly... Would you like some spoiled brownies? Oh, no! The sprightly relationship seems to have taken a turn. Try lightening the mood by entertaining sprites with mischievous, funny, or romantic interactions on Sims. Well, they didn't like the spoiled brownies. Let's talk to Mariana. Hey, Mariana. Let's do an enchanting introduction. Maybe they'll like the flirtiness. Confess attraction. We're doing this for the sprites. We're doing this for the sprites. That's my professor. Hang up. Oh, hi, Zoe. Are you trying to woo me back? Okay, the sprites are happy with me again. The sprites are happy with me again. Alright, so me flirting. The sprites are allies. Me flirting with pretty women. Did the trick. Yeah, it deleted her first name for whatever reason. Oh, she's got a crush on us. She's absolutely smitten. We don't really like her that much, but she's smitten. Okay, let's... I guess... Completely done with everything. We don't need to do anything else paper, like, school-wise. I think I am going to put her in the sorority, just for this last term. And just for a little bit of a change of scenery. Actually, those aren't our books. I won't steal someone else's books. Okay, but we should any minute now be getting our grades, and then we'll get the option to leave. So... Schloot is evil. The sprites are evil. Dondre knows what's up. Courtney has no idea what's going on and is just trying to vibe. What a wacky group. C+? Why did I get a C+ in improv? Okay. Is there any good... Is there any good electives this time? No. Okay, we're just gonna do 4 acting classes then. That means sounds like the premise for a really fun story. Well, Posy's about to bring that story crashing down. Alright, we're gonna go into the Brightchester sorority. It's gonna cost us a buttload to live there, but I don't care. We are going to pay with a student loan. We have got class in... We're good. We don't... Oh, bye, Mariana. We are finished packing up. I already packed up. Don't worry. Okay, so now in a it really is a sitcom. It's like, Schloot is evil. Dondre is scared. Or Dondre is paranoid. I don't know. Courtney doesn't really care. And Posy's trying to bring down all of them. All while doing her homework. But how is she supposed to take down an evil cult when she can't even take down her Merry Lives of Wonder homework? Find out. Alright, Merry Lives of Wonder and As You Write It. An often unseen proportion of performers' time is spent editing and honing their craft. This can involve jotting down ideas, editing half-formed bits, or trying slightly different lines with the same meaning. This course tries to find the balance between script and improv for students that may never be novelists but should understand the structure of language enough to play it. Posy isn't good at making stuff up on the spot. Probably the worst aspect of all this to be bad for a future spy. All right, which room should be ours? This one's got a rainbow. This one's ours. This bed is ours. It's got a rainbow by it. A midsummer fight scene. a well staged fight, be it with fists, I think it's meant to be a well-staged fight. Be with fists, swords, or something even more exotic can make the difference between a good production and a great one. This class breaks down the basics of a safe stage combat that looks risky and how to work together to make a stage fight look real. Merry Lives of Wonder. Using the lives of some of the most famous comedians in the past, this course looks at the dichotomy of a life lived amongst an almost constant public laughter with attempts to keep a private life that is often much quieter. And then much ado about dramaturgy. Dramaturgy is a hidden weapon of advanced performers. By being someone who can give context to the words in the performance, students are able to develop dramaturgy skills will always be in high demand and give themselves an edge in every aspect of the dramatic practice. All right, well, I don't think we're going to be as serious about our classes this term, because we've got a murderous cult to take down. So I think that's probably going to be our main focus. I'm also not sure how much of that I'm going to get to today, because we are at 2 hours and 30 minutes. So I think now might actually be a good time to stop. And then this coming, like, the next stream, which might be tomorrow, it might be the day after. I've got the next 2 days off, so, like, I'm gonna be pretty good. I'm probably gonna try and do it tomorrow just because I'm having a lot of fun with Posy right now. And I would like to kind of get this chapter closed on her life. But, I think that, once we... Sorry, I'm totally losing my train of thought here. Basically, I think that, it might be a good idea to stop here, and then we can have 3 episodes of University like I originally planned. This last one just takes a bit longer. Of course, part of the reason it's taking a bit longer... Oh, this girl's cool. Part of the reason it's taking a bit longer is because, I was stupid, but it's okay. Okay, so we've got... we got a term paper, a presentation, and 2 final exams. That's pretty good. Fun fact, this is the bed that Rose sleeps in Not So Berry. This is Rose's bed. Alright, when are our classes? We have got a class at 3 and a class at 1:30. Okay, so we've got a pretty good timing for classes. Tomorrow we've got an 8 a.m. And an 11 a.m. So that one's going to be a bit tougher. Can we... Wow, our house is destroyed. Already it's destroyed. Also, we can get rid of that. Let's have a quick meal. We'll have some cereal. This girl looks like a spy. Does she not? I feel like we should be friends with her. She looks like a spy. I mean, minus, like, the cat tights. They're a weird choice. But I want to do another enchanting introduction. It's okay to be a little stupid sometimes. We're all a little stupid sometimes. Chana. Chana Bernal. Okay. Or Chana? She do look like a spy. That's what I'm saying. Let's flirt with her. We'll show off her muscles. Maybe Posy, when she's, like, she wants a soulmate, but maybe Posy is, like, she just likes so many women. Women are just so pretty. None of them are able to hold her attention for too long after Bridget. Okay, you're still hungry. Get another bowl of cereal then. I don't know. Okay. Get a breakfast burrito. And then you can come, put that in the fridge. And you can come and watch some TV. Oh, thank goodness. One of the roommates got omelets. Oh, she's a violinist. That's cool. Probably annoying to have a violin and whatever that music on at the same time, though. Alright. You're good. Can you go upstairs and take a cold shower, maybe? She's like, I need to take a cold shower. I can't be so flirty right now. I've got things to do. I've got cults to defeat. Totally digging me. Did we exchange numbers? I don't even remember. Who did we... I don't remember exchanging numbers with her. I see a very pretty woman in her future. Yeah, I see a very pretty woman who will actually be able to hold her attention in the future. Alright, so she's level 10 of charisma. She's halfway through level 6 of fitness. That's her other one. And then I think I kind of want her to max comedy because she really likes comedy. Like, naturally, she really gravitated towards it. Am I just making Bee's Peach Gin a gay super spy that likes comedy? Did I accidentally just... Did I accidentally just do base game Peach Gen with Posy? I didn't mean to. Alright, Posy's class is in an hour. Oh, sure, she can, like, research and debate. Come on, Posy, go to class. Okay, well, it's fine. I'll take you to the middle of the square. Alright. Well, the sprites are back. That's great. Alright, take notes. It be like that sometimes. It do. It do. Well, the nice thing about displeasing the sprites was that it gave me an excuse to talk to somebody and get her social up. Although it's going back down now, so I think I'm going to chat with some students. I like that teens kind of just appear at university. I feel like that's like realistic. Like, teens will come to, like, visit the university. I imagine that Yuki would be much more interested in Foxbury, but, you know, she's just weighing her options. After speaking with you, I felt like it was best if Reginald Cohen and I didn't hang out. I appreciate the help. Yeah, he tried to kill someone. I think I'm going to get to 3 hours. I mean, I don't have work tomorrow, so I could just, like, stay on for as long as I wanted. But I don't really want to. I kind of want to, I like to keep the streams at 3 hours. So I'd kind of like to just get it done, like get to that point and then finish. And then in the next part, then we'll get her graduated and hopefully, and maybe even like moved out to Strangerville. Alright, cool. She's feeling flirty again. Let's do our homework for our other 2 classes. We've got a midsummer fight scene and much ado about dramaturgy. I wonder what the last class in the drama major is, because we've got is it King Jeer? Because there was a class in the drama program. I remember it was called King Jeer. I guess that's the last one. You getting hungry? No, you're actually doing fine. Maybe finish this one here, and then we'll go to the commons. Well, we'll wait. We'll wait until you're done with your with this piece of homework, and then we'll go to the commons. Okay, so the next thing we've got to do, we should probably go and make some more offerings to the sprites. They haven't really been bothering us. Oh, Brienne wants to go on a date. You know what? Yeah, we can. Give me 1 second to finish this piece of homework. There we go. Yeah, let's go on a date. Go away. Ugh. I don't want to become famous. Oh, she took us to General Pho, Asian Noodle. Well, let's flirt. It's nice to see you again, Brienne. This chef is just like, why are you doing this in front of my restaurant? Because that's just who she is. Alright, let's request a table. This date just keeps getting better. That's right, Brienne. There's a naked alien here. Good to know. Good to know. Oh, do you guys know who that is? It's our future father-in-law. Hi, Mason. You look like you're having a good time, Posy. Alright, let's order for table. I'm gonna get run oolong. Maybe Brienne wants like a beer. And then I want to I'll get myself some ramen. And then, no, I'm gonna get myself some nigiri. I'm not gonna get myself pufferfish nigiri. I don't necessarily trust the chef enough. You can get, Brienne can get some like sweet and sour pork. Alright, and then we need to pee. Okay, apparently that's a boys' bathroom. Can we go in this one instead? You did not actually go pee. Can you use the toilet again? Well, you did a little better that time. Let's talk to Brienne a little bit. Sorry, I went quiet there again for a second. Sometimes I feel like it's okay for me to go quiet, like, somewhat when I have face cam, but I know I don't have face cam on today. Can we... get to know, maybe? Brienne is unemployed. Well, Brienne is in college, so... She's majoring in fine art. Oh, that's cute. Let's tell Brienne to pursue her dream job. She dislikes the color purple. She's clumsy. A rocking guitar riff just came up. Oh, we just became good friends. Oh, that's nice. So us and Brienne are actually really close. I feel like maybe Posy would be like, okay, let's actually ask her to be my girlfriend. Although we were about to argue about politics, which is interesting. No, I would like to ask her to be my girlfriend, actually. Okay, never mind. I guess we're not going to be girlfriends. Oh, come on, Posy. It's in your blood. You got chopsticks. Come on. Are we gonna actually become girlfriends? Okay, I guess not. I guess we're not meant to be girlfriends. That's okay. You know what? I will say I have seen a lot of people talk about how glitchy and unusable Dine Out is. And I mean there is definitely some glitchiness to it. But like they're calling like My Wedding Stories like Dine Out 2.0, as in like it's broken and unplayably broken and is never going to get fixed. I don't think Dine Out is unplayably broken. I mean, it did take a while there, but I think that especially after she was going to diss the royal family of Mount Komorebi. Did you hear about that new guy Hanzo? He sounds like kind of a dick. Posy is like, what did you just say about Hanzo? But yeah, like it is glitchy, but especially since they tweaked, the eating time to be shorter, like, I don't think it's, like, unplayable at all. I mean, yeah, we're getting home kind of late, but again, I don't know. I guess I just don't really mind that. Maybe I just have a higher tolerance for bugs than most people. But I think, like, if My Wedding Stories worked as well as Dine Out, I'd be very happy. Also, she just had a great time on a date, so I'm just gonna cheat her fun. Did she get both of her? No, she only got one piece of homework done. Uh-oh. Well, girl, you gotta wake up. You gotta get your other homework done. You gotta get, Much Ado About Dramaturgy. You were too busy going on dates. I like that she's got just a rainbow in her room. You know, as if it wasn't obvious enough. Alright, well, you didn't get that much homework done, but we all said, I said at the beginning, her grades are probably not going to be as good this time. So, you know what? That's just something we're going to have to deal with. Are you going to walk to class? No. Well, great. Why don't you jog here? The sprites haven't bothered us, so that's good. Hi, Liv! Liv, you'll never guess who Posy just saw at a restaurant while on a date. She saw Mason. Lila wasn't there, but Mason was. Oh, by the way, here's Posy's like young adult look. She is so gorgeous. I love her. My lawyer boy. Your lawyer boy. Isn't she gorgeous, Liv? I was talking about how lucky of a girl Lila is. Yeah, she went back to being like basically full cottagecore. Which, you know, we love. We love that for her. She also joined a cult. The cult also murdered somebody. So Also, there's a meeting tonight. Okay, meeting tonight. They what? Yeah, they murdered somebody. They murdered Josue. Poor guy. Alright, let's work on your homework before you have to go. I guess you can try and... No, should we do a dramaturgy as a last cause? Let's try and do Merry Lives of Wonder. You heard me right, Liv. And then as you write it. No, I'm not even going to bother with as you write it. She's not going to get this one done quickly enough. You heard me. They murdered somebody. Unfortunately, I am going to be getting off pretty soon, so sorry about that, Liv. I have been going for a while, and I don't necessarily want to, keep playing. Because I feel like if I keep playing, it's gonna be... Oh, hey, now you can get Tsubasa! I don't know if we still know Tsubasa. I'm gonna eat dinner in a few anyway. Yeah, that's fine. That's probably... Should want to pop in after my test. Well, I'm glad you popped in. It was nice to see you. Alright, again, we're gonna take notes. When you get out of there, can you put that in your inventory, please? Was it like a college entrance thing? Did you put enough work to get a decent grade? Yeah, again, it's not a big deal. Like, we kind of been new. When you focus on taking down a murderous cult, then you're not going to have as good of grades. That's just how it goes. Casper, a situational judgment test? A situational judgment test. What does that mean? Alright, we are going to go in here. We are going to sit at this stool. We are going to listen to music. And we are going to do our homework. We need to finish Merry Lives of Wonder. Casper is an online open response situational judgment test. It asks what you would do in a tough situation and, more importantly, why. This helps determine behavioral tendencies of applicants pursuing people-centered professions. It was rough. Like, the question, like, was it kind of hard questions? Trying to decide, like, what you would do in certain situations. Okay, I feel like I'm probably not going to have her finish her homework in a lot of these classes now. What I might do instead is focus on this presentation. Oh my god. It's okay, Liv. Just look at how pretty Posy is, and it'll make you feel better. There's a 5-minute time limit to answer 3 questions for each scenario, which happen back to back. Oh, interesting. Oh gosh, this poor thing. It does actually. Thank you, Posy. Ooh. Oh, we got another girl asking us on a date. I'm sorry. I would love to go on a date with you, Chana, but I've actually got to work on this paper. Oh yeah, she's got a hair flower. I downloaded a couple of hair flowers, but only one of them worked, and it was this one. I'm gonna need to send her for a jog or something after this. She is not doing great. Okay. Alright, you can go for a jog. But then, what time is the ritual? It's at 10. We've got to head back to the ritual. If anybody sees Tsubasa... Hey, Hanzo! Yeah, I joined a cult. Yeah, if anybody sees Tsubasa, let me know, and we'll kill him. We're gonna need someone else to bring with us. I kind of want her to actually save someone this time, maybe. That might be good. For her to actually save someone, you know? Are you just jogging in your dress? I mean, okay, no. You changed. I was about to be like, I mean, it's a power move to jog in your dress, but you don't have to. Okay, her fun is good. I want you to head back to your dorm so you can take, or the sorority so you can take a shower. And then I think I might stop before, you know, we'll do the cult meeting tonight. I'm not sure if they're going to murder anybody this time, but we'll do the cult meeting tonight. I really can't wait to see screenshots from what I missed. Fun fact, Liv, Posy actually died at one point. I was trying to kill someone else, and I killed her instead. So we had to actually go back and redo some stuff. It's fine, though. It was fine. Let's go take a shower. We'll take a shower, and then we'll try and finish our Merry Lives of... No, we're not going to do our Merry Lives. I want to get... We'll do our As You Write It homework. I've been here. I just left my body. Oh, hello, Leah. This cult has taken over her life to the point where she can't finish her homework. You're cozy now? Yeah, she moved to the sorority for her last quarter. Or her last term. I thought it might be nice if she lived in the sorority for a little bit instead. Just as a change of pace. Welcome back, Lily. We are, like I said, we are going to be moving pretty soon. But, figured it might be nice to, I'm gonna sleep, though. That's okay. We're almost done. We're gonna go to one more cult meeting, and then we're gonna end for tonight. Yeah, have a good night, Lily. Got a good workout in. That's good. And she should be able to finish this homework, or at least be almost done with it. Yeah, she'll be almost done with it by the time the cult meeting starts. So, at least one of her pieces of homework is gonna be finished in time for class tomorrow. Let's go. We're not going to bring anybody, because we don't want anybody to get murdered like last time. But I'm thinking today we are gonna, I'm thinking today we're gonna do a little bit more recon of the members of the cults. Maybe try and figure out a way to thwart their evil plans. Oh, no. Oh, no! Girl, this one's on you. This one's on you. It's not my fault that you decide to be stupid and follow me, okay? Alright, cult meeting, let's go. We've gotta make some offerings to the sprites. We're super tired, but it's okay. Here. You got a second wind from the idea of investigating more. Alright, so we need to offer a crystal. We need to offer a metal. And we need to offer a food. Does that not count as a food? Lame. Okay, well, let's talk more about reasons for joining. Shaloot's the evil one. Shaloot is definitely the evil one. I would like someone to get murdered. Well, you're in luck, B, because one of our stupid roommates decided to follow us. So... Oh, nice. Yes, yes. We know Dondre. Dondre, we might take mercy on you. Alright, we are a seasoned member now. We can now perform the sprite attack on others. The sprite attack? I'm sorry, the what? Well, maybe I know how to incapacitate them later. Anyway, we are going to, we're gonna scout out Shaloot. Because Shaloot is definitely the evil one here. Let's have a deep conversation with him. Let's get to know him. Let's also... Is that roommate still here? B said that they wanted us to murder somebody, so... I can't do go here together. Oh, she's here. Well... Sorry. We can what? If somebody is stupid enough to tag along with me to my cult meeting, then they get murdered. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Posy is just like, I'm in danger. Uh-oh. Oh no, someone else is coming! Yeah, no, he turned his butt right around! He was like, he saw a bunch of people in robes around a rock, and, oh, he's not, Jasper is non-committal, okay. He saw a bunch of people in robes around a rock and was like, never mind, I'm gone. Also, Shaloot is apparently non-committal. I am interested to know how, he's also high maintenance. Okay, so the sprites are also high maintenance. And he's non-committal, but I feel like, if I ever walk into a cult... but I feel like if your family has been taking care of the sprites for generations, that, that perhaps, well, you're getting murdered too. Sorry, girl. I'm gonna save again. But I feel like maybe he's not as... If he's non-committal, he's probably not as devoted to the cause as he claims he is. Which, could be an issue. Wait. Aw, dang it. Dang it, she's too busy dying. I wanted to make her an enemy so that so Shaloot could laugh at her death. That's right, people are gonna start thinking Posy is the murderer since people keep disappearing when she leaves. Oh no, is that what is that what we're gonna have to come to? Oh, poor Sierra. Posy is just gonna have to be like, oh no, now I gotta do it to clear my name. Ugh, those are the least fun cases. I prefer it when they just never think it was me at all. Rip, dude. Rip, Sierra. Shouldn't have come with me. Well, we got a second tombstone. I don't know what we're gonna do with these tombstones, admittedly. Maybe we can find a nice place. Oh, yeah, no, Schloot is ecstatic about this. He's like, another one does, another one does, another one bites the dust. Dondre? Dondre, I thought we were on the same side here. You also seem far too happy. Why is Courtney the only one that's at the very least walking away from the murder scene? Even she still looks smug about it. I think they're all evil. I thought Dondre might not be evil if Courtney was the evil mastermind. I'm not. I mean, I think they're all the evil mastermind. I think that might be something that that Posy is realizing now. Well, I'm going to go home. Nice cult meeting, everybody. Great talking to you. I'm going to go home. They could all be, or one of them has to put on a face. I don't know. I guess that's something we're going to have to find out next stream. Alright, Posy, you are hungry, but you're going to have to deal with it. I'm going to put all this food in the fridge. Or all the food I can put in the fridge. Posy, everything is fine. I mean, it's Posy we're talking about. She's definitely not easy to freak out. I think she'll be okay. Yeah, you're going to use the bathroom and then go to bed. Can you please change out of your cult robes? I think you might raise some suspicions if your sorority sisters find out that you're wearing cult robes. Especially since one of your sorority sisters was just murdered and you've got her tombstone in your inventory. Yeah, we got Josue and we got Sierra. Well, rip, guys. But I think on that note, then I'm going to, I think on that note, then I gotta end it. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. Maybe take your cult gear, yeah, exactly. Take your cult gear off, please. But thanks for hanging out with me. I think that this was, a lot of fun. There we go. We got some nice little, oh, what's today? Harvest Fest. Oh, great. Oh, it's okay. We don't even need to do any of the things. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna pay attention to Harvest Fest. It's, we've got other things on our mind right now. But, I hope that, everybody had fun. Liv, thanks for popping in for the very end. In the next episode, we are definitely going to, be finishing, Posy's university degree. She's almost done already. So, like, we're already basically there. She's got a couple more days. She's got 5 days left of term. She needs to work on a couple of her, maybe she needs to work on Merry Lives of Wonder. Thanks for the fun part I caught. Yeah, you came in at a good time. But, yeah, so in the next episode, we're definitely going to finish taking down the secret society. And, we are also going to graduate college. So I think in the next episode, we might be moving to Strangerville. I'm not sure if we're going to officially start the next part of the Strangerville mystery. As soon as we get there, I might do a couple other things with Posy first, just so I can keep the episodes kind of, like, together. Like, you know, this is the Secret Society, part 2. The next one will be the Secret Society, part 3. And then we can do, the Strangerville mystery, part 1, as the, 4th stream for Posy's generation. But we'll see. Maybe in the next episode, then if I'm still building, then we can do building for the second half. That might be fun. I am definitely going to keep working on that winery, though. I'm excited for it to be done. This is such a good build. This is a Simlessy build. It's the Brightchester sorority, if you're wondering. It's so good. I use it all the time. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I had a really good time. We don't have very many viewers. Let me just check Twitch really quick to see if there's anybody here that I want to raid. Not really. I think that I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. I love you all. And goodbye. Gosh, I always do this. Goodbye.